This is the incredible moment a brood of swan cygnets take their first ever swim. The newly hatched birds are still very nervous and unsure of themselves. Peeking out from the safety of their nest, they look out at the wide open water with trepidation. Their parents, on the other hand, are very gently encouraging them to come take a look. One of the cygnets, a little bolder than the others, takes the plunge and begins tentatively dipping its toes into the cool, unfamiliar water. The other cygnets watch in suspense as their sibling slowly makes its way to the edge of the nest. And then, as if taking a leaf out of their parents' book, the other cygnets also start to inch forward, paddling with their little webbed feet. All the while, their mom and dad are swimming around them in a big circle, making sure their kids are okay. And after a whole lot of splashing about, all the cygnets have now successfully made it into the water. They're taking to this like ducks to water, paddling alongside each other and getting more and more comfortable with each stroke. Our little cygnet, taking a breather, looks up at its mom and lets out a little squeak. And what's that? Another little squeak in reply. And then, oh my goodness, could this be? Is our little cygnet looking at its own reflection in the water for the very first time? It looks like it might be, and it seems pretty pleased with what it sees, because it starts to swim closer to its own reflection, trying to figure out all those little ripples and what's going on. Its siblings are also starting to take an interest, swimming over to see what all the fuss is about. And now the whole family is together again, swimming as one, a truly beautiful sight. These little cygnets will never forget their first swim. It's a day they'll remember for the rest of their lives. And did you notice? Our little cygnet made a friend during its first swim, a little duckling who was just as curious about the new arrivals as they were about him, and they also made friends with this little frog, who was just minding his own business and hopping along. But don't worry, even though he took a little fright when all those cygnets arrived, he soon hopped off, leaving them to their paddling in peace. This has been a very special first swim indeed. Do you remember your first swim? How old were you? Did you have any paddling buddies? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear all about it.